hi to you, and you. My name is Valerie, and if you are guessing this is Flip the Page, you are absolutely 100% right. But today, I don't even want to get into any preamble. I am so excited to get right back into the lovely adventures we've been having with Alice. We've been reading Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, and I've been having a marvelous time. I hope you have too. If you've missed the story so far, you can go back and look for the video where we started the story. But right now, we need to get right back into the story. But I'll give you a brief recap. Now, up until this point, Alice has followed a rabbit down a rabbit hole, fallen down a well, and come into a room through which she can see a lovely garden through a tiny hole. And she's trying to get into it, but she's just too big. So let's see if Alice finally found a way to get into the lovely garden beyond the room where she is, okay? So let's jump right in. This time, which certainly was not here before, said Alice, and tied round the neck of the bottle was a paper label with the words, "Drink me," beautifully printed on it in large letters. "No, I'll look first," she said, "and see whether it's marked poison or not." For she had never forgotten that if you drink from a bottle marked poison, it is almost certain to disagree with you sooner or later. Now, children, poison is any substance that is deadly, that is very dangerous to drink or to put on your skin. It's any substance that can harm you. Okay, let's continue with the story. However, this bottle was not marked poison, so Alice ventured to taste it. And finding it very nice, it had a sort of mixed flavor of cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey, toffee, and hot buttered toast. She very soon finished it off. "What a curious feeling," said Alice. "I must be shutting up like a telescope." And so it was indeed. She was now only 10 inches high, and her face brightened up at the thought that she was now the right size for going through the little door into that lovely garden. After a while, finding that nothing more happened, she decided on going into the garden at once. But alas for poor Alice. When she got to the door, she found she had forgotten the little golden key, and when she went back to the table for it, she found she could not possibly reach it. She could see it quite plainly through the glass, and she tried her best to climb up one of the legs of the table, but it was too slippery. And when she had tired herself out with trying, the poor little thing sat down and cried. There's no use crying like that," said Alice to herself rather sharply. "I advise you to leave off this minute." She generally gave herself very good advice, though she very seldom followed it. And sometimes she scolded herself so severely as to bring tears into her eyes. Soon her eye fell on a little glass box that was lying under the table. She opened it and found in it a very small cake on which the words, "Eat me," were beautifully marked in currants. Wow, this book is beginning to make me hungry. "Well, I'll eat it," said Alice. "And if it makes me grow larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. So either way, I'll get into the garden, and I don't care which happens." She ate a little bit and said anxiously to herself, "Which way? Which way?" holding her hand on the top of her head to feel which way she was growing. So I bet Alice was going, "Which way? Which way? Am I growing taller? Am I growing smaller? Which way?" Okay? She was quite surprised to find that she remained the same size. So she set to work and very soon finished off the cake. Just at this moment, her head struck against the roof of the hall. In fact, she was now rather more than 9 feet high. And she at once took up the little golden key and hurried off to the garden door. Poor Alice! It was as much as she could do, lying down on one side to look through into the garden with one eye. But but to get through was more hopeless than ever. She sat down and began to cry again. So we've got to stop here because once again, we've run out of time. But we'll continue with this story very soon when we come back and flip the page. Before you go, please stick around and see our top 3 picks for children's books for today. I'll see you very soon. Bye.